Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Naquan Jordan, the AI protagonist, and in this video, I'm going to show you how I was able to create a keyword research tool using nothing but AI. I didn't have to use any kind of code or anything like that. I was able to put it together using the MicroSAAS AI software. So this is the back office. This is kind of how everything was put together. But before we dive into any of this, I'm going to give you a demo of the app and show you exactly how it works. So I'm going to go to test app and it's going to test my latest version. Let me make sure that I've saved everything first before I click on test app. And so we are going to use Chat GPT 4.0. And let's see, I'm going to use my blog. I'm going to use my AI protagonist blog. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrape the URL, and this is all the information that the AI was able to grab from my blog. And this will allow me to basically tailor all of the keywords to my actual blog. And so when I click on next, this is the inside of the app. Now, since we are testing project name and category, I can't edit those while we're testing, but I can change the language. I can choose an audience. I'm not going to actually do that. I'll leave it as optional. I can set a tone. Now, this is going to be for the actual product or content creation. And then these are the different modes that I have set up. I got keyword research, long tail, alternatives, and content creation. We're going to leave it on keyword research right now. And then this is the SEO goal. So we're going to choose, we'll look at some YouTube keywords, and these two are going to be for the other modes. So I'll leave those blank. So I'm going to just click on the generate button down here. And what it's going to do is it's going to look at my blog, analyze it, and pull out some keywords. And you can see it actually did it very quickly. And not only does it pull out the keywords, but it actually goes with the keyword, monthly search volume, competition level, and potential effectiveness. And so that is all that I put together using prompts. And now I'm going to go through these different keywords and see if I can find something that I want to focus on. So you can see that the ones that have the higher search volume, they definitely have higher competition as well. This one, image to music generator, has very low competition, but the search volume is very low as well, so I'm not going to mess with that. You got best AI art platforms, which has low competition, and it has a very low search volume as well, especially since it's 2023. So that would make sense why it has such a low search volume. So what I'm going to look for is I'm going to just grab the Stable Diffusion XL tutorial, and I'm going to copy that. Now, what I could do with this information is I could regenerate, or I can actually export as well. And I can export it into a dot, text file, or a PDF, or I can just copy everything in the actual box. And of course, I can just regenerate one of these other ones as well. So I'm going to take the Stable Diffusion XL tutorial. I'm going to paste that keyword into here. And now I'm going to switch over to long tail alternatives. And then I'll just click on generate. And what it's going to do is it's going to find long tail keywords that are related to Stable Diffusion XL tutorial that are also related to my blog. And so here we have Stable Diffusion XL guide, how to use Stable Diffusion XL, Stable Diffusion XL step-by-step, Stable Diffusion XL walkthrough, beginner Stable Diffusion XL tips, and advanced Stable Diffusion XL techniques. And so I do like this Stable Diffusion XL guide. However, the actual competition level is the same as Stable Diffusion XL tutorial, except this has a higher search volume. So I might as well keep this and focus on that. But of course, I can simply just regenerate if I don't like the results, or I can go back to a previous step, find a new keyword, and then find new alternatives. But I'm going to move forward with this Stable Diffusion XL tutorial. And I want to create a video script. So it's going to be a long video script. We're going to actually move to the third part, which is content creation. And I'm going to click on generate. And so this is going to create a long video script using the Stable Diffusion XL tutorial keyword, and hopefully I'll be able to come up with some good ideas for a new video. So we got title, Mastering Art Generation with Stable Diffusion XL, a comprehensive tutorial. Got the introduction, segment 1, Understanding Stable Diffusion XL, how Stable Diffusion XL differs from earlier versions such as 0.9, a quick look at the new features introduced in version 1.0, why it's a game changer. Okay, so these are some good ideas. Segment 2, setting up your workspace, choosing the right platform, options like Night Cafe Studio and Playground AI, account setup and necessary configurations for optimal use, tips for managing your workspace for efficient creative flow. Segment 3, crafting your first image with Stable Diffusion XL. Segment 4, exploring advanced techniques, utilizing lures and presenting presets for refined results. Best practices for complex prompts, combining multiple elements seamlessly, troubleshooting common issues in image generation and refining outputs. And finally, segment 5, practical applications and sharing your arts. Practical uses for Stable Diffusion XL generated images and professional projects. Sharing your prompting, your artwork on platforms like Instagram for community engagement. And finally, tips on collaborating with other artists and participating in online communities. So these are actually some really good ideas for a video if I wanted to do one on Stable Diffusion XL. And so the whole point of this software is to basically give me some ideas for video creation. I wanted to look at some keywords and actually see, let me actually look at some more keywords. So I will go back to keyword research and regenerate. So what I wanted to do is I just wanted to see what kind of keywords are in my niche, their search volume, and whether or not I should try to target them, competition, all that good stuff. So this is an app that I actually created for myself, but I did add a bunch of stuff to it so that way other people besides me can actually find it useful. So now let's go to Edit App and I can show you exactly how I was able to create it. So when you're creating your new app, this is of course the app name, Keyword Ninja AI. Category is just for me personally, so I can edit them. I can leave it blank, doesn't really matter. You got the different output modes. You got single output, multi, and wizard. And single output is of course just one output. Multi is multiple outputs. I have 3 outputs on my app. And then wizards is when you have previous outputs affecting new outputs, and I'll get into that later. So the scraper is the URL scraper that I used. I have that set on yes. And then we have the scraper message, and this is of course just the placeholder text there. I have audience so that the user can actually type in an audience. I have language so the user can switch languages. And then I have a tone, and that is for the product creation part. So now we get to the custom fields, and these are actually short codes that you put up that you actually get to put into the prompt. So the first short code was goal, and that is label SEO goal. And I actually chose drop down. You can choose text or drop down, and then you edit the options. And these are the different options that I put together for the user to use. Short code 2 is long, and that's keyword alternatives, and this is a text, and so the user can just input a text. And keyword example is the placeholder that I have. Short code 3, keyword, and this is new content 4. This is the actual name of the label, and this one is also a text input, and then new keyword is the placeholder that I have there. And finally, short code 4 is post, and this is for the content type, for the content creation. This one is a drop down, and these are the different post types that I created for the user. And then finally, we have your actual outputs. So I only have 3 different outputs: keyword research, long tail alternatives, and content creation. And if you were to use the wizard, this is basically where, let's say output 2, if I wanted to include output 1 and output 3 into the results of output 2, then I could do that. And so that way you can actually create some really advanced software by combining multiple outputs. but I am not using any of that. I'm just using the regular output. So I just left all of them on choose. And then these are the actual short codes for everything. And so this is where we get into the prompts. So this is the prompt for the first output. It says ignore all previous instructions. I want you to act as an SEO expert specializing in keyword research and digital marketing. My first request is to generate a keyword research report. And the main topic or product is the scrape data and the product name. And so this is where it actually uses the data that I put in the beginning when I put my URL, and then of course the product name as well. Then you got your target market, which is the audience, and that would be this right here. And so whatever they put in the target audience, the short code is going to replace it there in the prompt. SEO goals is the goals short code, and this gets replaced. Whatever the user selects here, that is going to get replaced into the prompt right there. And then we have formatting guidelines. Provide a list of relevant keywords, including monthly search volume in numbers, competition level, and potential effectiveness for the target market in a chart. Order them by search volume from high to low. So this is something that I messed around with quite a bit in order to get it to just the way I like it. And so that's why it's so very specific on everything. And then finally, I have please write in language, and my language was English. And so this is just the short code down there for language. The second output, so here's the prompt here. Prompt 2, long tail alternatives. I want you to act as an SEO expert specializing in keyword research and digital marketing. I need you to tell me the monthly search volume for long, and so that's the actual keyword that they put into short code here. So whatever the user puts in, it's going to replace that there, and suggest alternate long tail keywords. Formatting guidelines, and I have basically the same guidelines as the previous prompt, except I did add long to the top of the output, so that way you can still see the search volume for that particular keyword. And I also have language right there as well. And then finally, the third prompt. I want you to act as an SEO expert specializing in keyword research and digital marketing. I want you to create a new post relevant to scrape data using keyword. So we have 3 short codes there. So post is, of course, the post type that the user selects. So whatever they select from this list, that will be replaced with the short code in the actual prompt. And then you got relevant to scrape data. And so that is the URL that was scraped. And then using the actual keyword that they put into short code 3. So it's using all 3 of those short codes to shape this prompt. And then finally, I need you to write the content in a tone, and that is actually this one up here. And then the last one is I need you to write the content in language, and that's whatever language the user suggests. So as you can see, this is actually a very, very clever way to create software. MicroSAAS AI has come up with some really cool things here. And all you have to do is just come up with some creative prompts, and you can use it to create any kind of software. And so once I'm done, when I feel good about this software, I have a few options, and I'm going to go into manage apps to show you what my options are. So I have a bunch of apps in my dashboard. These are actually, most of these are done for you apps. You can see that this one right here is a custom email app that I'm working on. This is also the custom app that I just showed you. And then in the next page, the rest of these are done for you apps that came with my membership. So once you actually have an app that you like, the options you have is you can either deploy it, and that's where you will link the app to a domain name, either their built-in domain names, or if you have your own domain name, you can link that in the software, and then you will be able to actually set it up for people to use. You can edit and test, which we already did. You can export the app, and this will actually give you the full app plus the source code, and you can upload that to your domain. You can clone it and you can delete it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to export this app, and I'm going to put it on my own hosting, my own domain name, and I'm going to create some actual pages. I'm gonna create a landing page and a actual some legal pages like terms of service, things like that. And then finally, I'm gonna create a training page. So I'll pop up this video that I'm creating right now. I will take part of that and actually make that into a training video and a demonstration video. I'm going to do all of that using no code, and we're going to actually have a full functioning final app that you guys can use. So I'm gonna jump into the next step. So now I'm in my KickPages account, and what I want to do is I want to go to Page AI, and I want to create a landing page for the Keyword Ninja. And so I'm going to do an opt-in page since I'm going to actually give the product away for free, and I'm going to use a credit system. So this is going to be a new project, and it's going to be called Keyword Ninja AI. I'm going to click on next. It's going to be an opt-in page. So I'm going to go with I'll go with the light blue. See what that looks like. Click on next. And now I'm going to add the details about my software. So I'm going to pause the video and type all of that in. All right, so I just basically put in a small description of the software. I put in Keyword Ninja AI is a keyword research tool that uses AI to suggest keywords for your business. The software analyzes any URL and creates relevant suggestions for your content. It also provides monthly search volume and ranking competition levels for each keyword. Once you choose a keyword you wish to focus on, you can then use the content creation tool to create content based on that keyword using the power of GPT 4.0. So that is what I'm going to put in, and now I'm going to click on next, and Page AI is going to create the landing page for me, and I will pause the video and come back when it's done. All right, so it is actually already done. So I'm gonna click on view page to see what the page looks like. And here it is. Unlock your content's potential with Keyword Ninja AI. Harness AI for smarter keyword choices, analyzing any URL or relevant keyword suggestions instantly, discover monthly search volumes with precision, uncover competition levels to outsmart your rivals, create content with ease using GPT 4.0 power, and focus on keywords that drive traffic effortlessly. And does have a space for a video, which is good because I will put a demonstration video there. So this looks good. It's actually got some extra stuff down here as well. I won't have a sign up form. I'm just going to have a just a button that lets people sign up, and I will add I'll add like navigation at the top as well, because I'm going to have legal pages. So I'm going to need a member login page and all that stuff. So for now, this looks good. I'm actually going to pretty much leave everything the way it is. I'm not going to change much. So I will, I'll go ahead and edit this, make it look good, and I'm going to jump into creating some legal pages. All right, so I am pretty much done with the main page. So I added a logo right here. It's going to be Keyword Ninja. And then I added some navigation buttons here. And right now they don't do anything because I haven't actually uploaded everything. But I already edit the actual links to go wherever I want everything else to go once everything is uploaded. And I didn't really change much. I did, of course, get rid of the sign up form, and it's just a button that's going to go to the registration page. And I left everything else pretty much the same. I did put some cool effects on the button. Actually, let me click on preview so you can see what it looks like. So I did add a shadow to the button, and it's got this nice little effect where it lights up when you hover your mouse over it. And that's it. So what I need to do is I need to create a terms of service page and a privacy policy page. And I need to add a demonstration video here. And then I'm going to create a training page. and I will use that same demonstration video on the training page to help out the members when they're actually inside the software. All right, so now I am inside Chat GPT, and you can see that I've actually used this to create privacy policies and terms of service for other software. And so I'm going to do the same thing here. So I'm just going to ask it to create a privacy policy and terms of service. All right, so when I ask for a privacy policy, it says, certainly, can you provide details about Keyword Ninja AI, such as the purpose of the software, user data collection, data usage, data sharing, and user communication. And so I'm going to type in these into ChatGPT. And the interesting thing is, as you take a look at this, you can actually use these as inputs in MicroSAAS AI and create an actual software that creates legal pages for other products. And so this just kind of shows you how easy it is to use just the inputs from Chat GPT to actually create a new product. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask it to create the page. All right, so here's what I put in. I put in Keyword Ninja AI is a keyword research tool that uses Chat GPT to come up with keyword suggestions and content relevant to those keywords. Users will need to use their name and email address in order to create an account. They will also need to provide a URL to their website in order for the software to analyze the keyword data, suggest keyword data relevant to their website. I'll have to fix that. I use a third-party autoresponder called GetResponse in order to contact the members who sign up. Members can send in a support ticket at espiredmarketing.com for questions about their data. So let me get rid of that too. And software to analyze the keyword data, to analyze and suggest keyword data relevant to their websites. Okay, so that should be enough information for ChatGPT to create the privacy policy for my page. All right, so it is done generating the information. So privacy policy for Keyword Ninja AI, date, I'll have to add that in there. Welcome to Keyword Ninja AI, a keyword research tool provided by my company. We are committed to protecting your privacy and ensuring the security of your personal information. This privacy policy explains how we collect, use, and share your data. So first, information we collect: account information, name and email address required for creating an account, website URL provided by users to enable the software to analyze content and generate keyword suggestions tailored to the website. Usage data: non-personal data such as interaction logs may be collected to improve the service. How we may use your information: we use your information to create and manage your account, analyze website content, and generate keyword suggestions and relevant data, communicate with you via email regarding your account updates and support. Data sharing: we use a third-party autoresponder service, GetResponse, to manage our email communications with users. Your name and email address will be stored within GetResponse for this purpose. We do not sell or share your personal data with any other third-party services beyond those necessary to operate the platform. Data security: we implement appropriate technical and organizational measures to safeguard your personal data. However, no system is entirely secure, and we cannot guarantee the complete security of your data. Finally, user rights: you have the right to assess the personal information we hold about you, request corrections to your data, request the deletion of your data. To exercise these rights, please contact us via our support desk at espiredmarketing.com. Cookies and tracking: Keyword Ninja AI may use cookies to enhance your experience. You can manage or disable cookies through your browser settings. Changes to this privacy policy: we may update this privacy policy periodically to reflect changes to our practices or for legal compliance. Any updates will be posted on this page, and we encourage you to review it regularly. Finally, contact us if you have questions or concerns about this privacy policy or your data. Please contact us via our support desk at espiredmarketing.com. This policy should meet the requirements for Keyword Ninja AI while addressing your use of GetResponse. Let me know if you need any changes or additions. So that is actually really good, a very good privacy policy. So now I'm going to create a terms of service, and then I will create those in my page builder and upload those to the site. And then I just quickly typed in, can you also create a terms of service for Keyword Ninja AI? I actually spelled keyword wrong. Here's a terms of service page for Keyword Ninja AI. Terms of service, Keyword Ninja AI, last updated. I'll have to put that date there. Welcome to Keyword Ninja AI. By accessing or using Keyword Ninja AI, you agree to these terms of service. Please read them carefully. Acceptance of terms. I'm not going to read through the whole thing. Description of service. Keyword Ninja AI is a keyword research tool that uses artificial intelligence to generate keyword suggestions and content tailored to user-provided website URLs. To use this service, users must provide their name and email address to create an account, submit their website URL to enable the AI to generate relevant keyword data. Account registration. When creating an account, you agree to provide accurate and complete information. Maintain the confidentiality of your login details. Notify us immediately of any unauthorized use of your account. You are responsible for all activity conducted under your account. User responsibilities. You agree to use Keyword Ninja AI solely for lawful purposes. You may not use the service in any manner that violates applicable laws or regulations. Reverse engineering. Decompile or attempt to extract the source code of any part of the service. Use automated tools or software to access or scrape the service. Intellectual property. All content, features, and functionality on Keyword Ninja AI are owned by my company and are protected by copyright, trademark, and other intellectual property laws. You are granted a limited, non-exclusive license to use the service solely for its intended purposes. Service availability. We reserve the right to modify, suspend, or discontinue Keyword Ninja AI at any time, with or without notice. We are not liable for any loss or damage resulting from such actions. Disclaimer of warranties. Keyword Ninja AI provided as is and as available. We make no warranties, express or implied, regarding the reliability, accuracy, or availability of the service. Limitations of liability. To the fullest extent permitted by law, my company shall not be liable for any indirect incident, special or consequential damages, loss of profits, data, or other intangible losses arising from your use of the service. Termination. We reserve the right to suspend or terminate your account at our sole discretion if you violate these terms of service. Changes of terms of service. We may update terms of service periodically to reflect changes in our practices or legal requirements. By continuing to use the service, you agree to be bound by the updated terms. And finally, contact information. For questions about these terms of service, please contact our support via our support desk at espiredmarketing.com. So now I just need to actually put these into my page builder and create the pages, and we'll be good to upload everything to the site. So as you can probably imagine, creating these pages were pretty easily. All I did was I took the original landing page and I deleted all the elements on it. I kept the heading, the menu at the top, and then I just pasted the privacy policy and the actual terms of service. I just pasted both for those. Now I'll switch over to the terms of service so you can see that one as well. Did the same thing here, just basically deleted all the elements, added the terms of service, and if we click on preview, we can quickly see what that looks like. So just a normal terms of service page. I do need to actually change out the your company. I forgot about that. So I'll have to go in and change out the places where it says your company. But besides that, we are pretty much done with all the external pages. I still need to upload a demo video onto the landing page, and I also need to create a training page, and then I'll be done. All right, so now my software is officially up on its own domain. I got my logo and everything set up. I'm on the inside. And so what I am going to do is I'm just going to show kind of the options. So I don't have any users yet, but if I had some users, their information would be right here. I am going to set up a credit system. So there's no credit sales yet, but this is where all of that would work. And this is the admin settings. And so this is where you can just basically set everything up for your software. You can see I got the different links here. I got support email. This is where when someone actually logs out of your software, you can decide where they go after they log out. I just have them go back to the login PHP. Now, these two are actually new. I'm not sure what these are. This is part of an update that they did. And so I'll have to check the updates to see what those are. The PayPal integration is also new. It's a new update that they did. So you can see they're actually updating the site, updating the software regularly for you. This is the admin username and password. This is the Warrior Plus secret key. If you want to sell this on Warrior Plus, if you want to sell this on JVSU, you got your secret key there. Now this is the API key mode. I got it set to credits, and so the credit system is on. If I were to turn that off, then I can go between my key or user's key. And this means that the users would use their own key, but instead we're going to go with my key because I want the credit system. This is where you put your API key. This is the initial credits when someone signs up, how much they get. And you can take off the register on and on if you don't want people to be able to register. And this is the color scheme, and that's what's going to show up on this side of your menu. For the users, this is the Chat GPT model. And this is also new, so I'll have to look up and see what that is. And this is if you want to upload your own front end, like your own HTML for the landing page. And this is for the logo and Fabricom. And then, of course, you would save everything. And this is just information for you. So if you want to set up how you want people to access. So what you would do is you would just set up kind of like a paywall. You can use PayPal, JVSU, Warrior Plus, or pretty much anything. All you have to do is just put the registration link behind the paywall. This is the thank you page. So when someone pays for your product, you can just send them to that page, and that will allow them to be able to create an account. And so you have a bunch of different options for actually selling your software. You do have some other things like you got, this is for setting up the credit packs, which I haven't done yet. You have the ad settings. And so if you want to show some banner ads in your software, you can do that here. This is for the menu, and I have the training link. That's the only menu thing that I have there. But you can add other links as well inside the software. You got your autoresponder integrations. So I have Git response, but all you would have to do is if you use any of these, you can just add your API key and you'll be able to integrate it into the membership. And they have some webinar integrations as well. If we go to the lead capture settings, you can see I have my Git response set up. And then I would just choose what list I want them to join when they sign up for their membership here. And I already have my Keyword Ninja AI set up in there. And then finally, you do have your sales page. This is kind of a done for you type thing where you can go in and edit the page yourself. I just use my own page builder to create the page, as you've already seen earlier in the video. So I will not be using this built-in page builder, but this is the link to the page. So if you create a sales page here, you can actually use that link to get people to buy access to your software. So that's it for the admin panel. Now I'm going to jump in as a user to show you exactly what the user sees when they're when they're using your software. All right, so here I am on the inside of the software. I just created a user account. And so I can click on new project here to start a new project. I can manage my categories, manage my projects, go to my settings, and I can click on the training link, which will have the training page that I created. And so if I click on new project, you can see it works just like the example that I used earlier. And so everything is going to work just like it did when I was testing it, except now I'm using it as a user rather than a admin. And so this is a great way for you to create some software. So what I will do now is I will jump into the MicroSAAS, the website, sales page, all that stuff, kind of give you a breakdown of the different membership levels, how much they cost, and what you get with each of them. Before I jump into the actual MicroSAAS information, I wanted to just show off the final result. So I do have the demo video here. This is just basically part of the video that I'm recording now. And I will have to create a dedicated demo video for this, one that's not just part of another video, but that will work for now. So we do have this. This is going to go to my support website. We got the terms of service. You can see that is good there. Privacy policy, that works out just fine. And we got the member login. And so this is where members would come and log in. You can see it has my support information down there. If we go back, this is going to go to the user registration page. And this is where people sign up. And when they sign up, they will get some free credits, and that will allow them to actually use the software. All right, so let's jump into MicroSAAS. All right, so for the last part of this video, I'm gonna go into MicroSAAS. There is 5 different memberships. You can buy. The way it works is you start with the first membership and then you have to upgrade to the other ones. But I'm going to show you exactly what each of them gives you. So on this page, this first page that you're going to land on, you will actually see the different apps that you get for the smallest 2 memberships, or like the cheapest 2 memberships. And so these are the done for you apps. You get the AI affiliate app, which creates affiliate bonus pages. You get the AI image app, which is just basically an image generator. This uses DALL-E 3 in order to generate images, and so you can have your own image generator. You got the AI content builder, which is just for like creating different posts, blog posts, different things like that. And then you get the AI social system, which is for creating social media content. And so those are the 4 apps, the 4 done for you apps that you get on the basically the basic memberships. And then you do get some extra bonuses. You do get the sales page writer, white label, script writer, and then finally the marketing creator. And these are actual apps from their previous AI system. They work kind of the same way, but the MicroSAAS apps are actually better than these. But you can also get those and add them on to your own hosting if you'd like. So here is the light version, where you get the 4 done for you apps that we just talked about. And then you can get 1 slot to create your own app. It says right here that you only get 100 users per app, but actually I think this is doubled. They increased this since they created this page. So I think it's probably 200, maybe 250 users. So you can sell it to 250 people, or you can give it to them for free and use a credit system like what I use. And then you got the commercial level, which is it says $60 here, but you can get $3 off with this code, so it's really $57. And then this one, you get all the same stuff, except now you get 500 users that you can sell or give access to. Plus you get you get a commercial license. You pretty much have commercial license with both, but that's just something they threw in there anyway. And then you do get some extra stuff. Actually, you only get the extra white label stuff if you get the $57 versus the $47. You don't actually get that extra stuff. But once you get inside, after you buy this level, then you do have to upgrade if you want the other levels. And this is what the upgrade is going to look like. And so what you get is you get 6 more slots for actual apps that you can use. They're done for your apps. So you get the email inbox, which is just basically creating emails. It's a software that creates emails. You get the sales mentor, SEO expert, ebook creator, video campaign creator, and feed social creator. Now, those are some more done for your apps that you get. And I think they also have some more white label apps that you get, though, and you get all the integration for the autoresponders and all that stuff that I already showed you. So you have to upgrade to actually get all of that. And then here's the other white label app. This is actually an app that comes with, I think it's like 12 applications into it. Something else that you can just upload to your own hosting and you'll get another done for your app there. And then these are the other membership levels. And so this one for the 249, and this is actually an upgrade from the original. So this is not the only price. You'll have to buy the original and then get the upgrade. But you do get all the extra stuff. You get the 6 extra done for your apps. And that comes with all the sales material and stuff like that. You get the autoresponder integration, and you get the Master Brain white label. And then you have the Mega Bundle, which is basically the same, except you do get a new app every month. You get 1 extra done for you app. And I do believe, since this has been going for like 5 or 6 months now, as soon as you log in with this membership, all those apps that were already created over the past few months will be added to your dashboard. That's why you see me having, I think I have like 15 different apps in my dashboard. So I got the original 10 plus 5 more. So you get all of that stuff if you upgrade to this option. Now, there is a 5th membership that you actually don't see in the funnel. You have to just join it, and then there's a webinar you have to watch to get it. But that 5th option is what gives you the ability to actually export the apps to your own server. So it is a little bit confusing the way they structure the membership. It would be nice if they just had one page with all the membership levels and all the information, and you can just sign up for it at the beginning. But that's the way it is structured. They will hopefully at some point redo all of this so that they can just have that one page with all the membership levels. We'll see. Maybe I'll suggest it in there. So that is it for MicroSAAS AI. If you want to check out the software that I created, you can just click on the link in the description and you can sign up for free. I do have it set up on the credit system. I believe it's 20,000 credits for a free account. And then if you need more, you can just buy some upgrades. So I've been using this to create a bunch of different apps, and I wanted to wait specifically for that keyword one, just because that one, I think it's a lot of fun coming up with the prompts and making everything just the way that I wanted it to be. And so I wanted to show that off in this video. So if you have any questions about MicroSAAS AI, is there any other things you want me to demonstrate? Like maybe I can go through the different apps and show you exactly what they do. Just let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling when the rain